Passport traveler.
We outside all day long. Don't mean the beaches got the whole crew strong. Passport travel, yeah, then leave me alone. A&K laughing while we filming on the phone. We outside, sun shining bright. Blacko got the wheel and we riding all night. Content every day, got the cameras on sight. If she all day long, don't mean the beaches got the whole crew strong. Passport travel, yeah, then leave me alone. A&K laughing while we filming on the phone. She see a little worm, she taking off in flight. Blacko in the driver's seat, cruising down the coast. Know every shortcut, that's the thing we love the most. Stop for some food, got the fish on the plate. Passport said, hurry up, I ain't tryna wait. Cameras rolling, content never stops. Everywhere we go, somebody know the squad.
Get it? Blacko, where we going next?
To get something to eat.
Passport, is that a worm? K&K,
Don't stop, we outside.
Hello everybody, thank you for being here. Welcome to the Chemisphere. I'm Kimberly, aka the Passport Traveler. And today is June 1st. I know y'all been watching some of my videos. My content is kind of changing. There's a lot of videos I have already made, like last week, the week before last, that are scheduled to post later on because I'm batch posting. I'm not posting videos really in order. But today is June 1st. It's a new month, it's a new moon. Let June be bigger, better, and more prosperous than May. Let your ailments, your hurts, and your pains be left in May. It is June. We have a new beginning, a new start. And for those of you who had no problems in June and May, your life was great, yeah, you got room to make it greater. You have the room to make things bigger. But if you're content where you are, that's okay too. See, don't nobody have to do nothing but what they want to do. You see what I'm saying? Nobody has to make anything bigger or better or none of that stuff. Because some people are okay where they are. Like me, I'm cool where I'm at. I could use a little more money to finish building my house. There's things I can use, but I don't let it really affect me. Some people are content with what they have. I remember, I probably told this story before. I remember it was a panel of people on a TV show. I don't know if it was Steve Harvey or some other show. I don't remember, but it was a panel of men. I think it was a couple women. And whatever the question was, it was to the fact that, like, why do people live out of their means or something? And so this man said, for instance, I saw this fine girl get out. He said, I saw this girl get out of a Honda, an old Honda. And when she stepped out, she was fine. She had on an expensive wig, like a lace front wig. She had a real Louie Vuitton purse and some red bottom shoes on. He said, but I didn't understand why she was driving the car she was driving. He said, it didn't make no sense. Like, he was like, you driving this old raggedy car, but you carrying a Louis Vuitton purse, you got an expensive lace front on, and you got on red bottom shoes. And I remember looking like, what if she's comfortable with her car? That she prefers to put her money into her hair and her handbags and her shoes. She's comfortable with her car. She doesn't need to add a Mercedes-Benz or BMW or Ferrari or whatever type of cars or good cars. Why isn't it okay for her to be comfortable with her lifestyle? Because she don't know you and she ain't bothering you. You didn't buy her purse, you didn't buy her shoes, you didn't buy her hair, you don't feed her, and you didn't buy her car. Some people are okay with certain parts of their life. I have met people in Ghana that are considered rich, that own all kind of buildings and properties. I've lived in some of their properties. They own buildings, properties, stores, and they live in the village. That's what they choose. They don't have to. They can afford to live in any one of the houses that they build. They can choose to build their own house. Why isn't that okay? Like, really? And people who don't know these people that live in the village probably think, oh, they poor, they don't have nothing. No, that's not true. There's a lot of people that live in the village that have money, but they started in the village. That's their culture. It's like you got rich people. You see rappers and singers and actors and actresses all the time that say things. Somebody will say, I don't know why so-and-so got rich and got all this money and his mama still live in the hood. And that person will give an interview saying, I tried to buy my mama a house. My mama is comfortable where she is. That's her community. That's her neighborhood. It ain't that I can't buy my mama a house. She don't want to leave where she is. She don't want to leave her neighbors. My mama don't want to move in the suburbs. My mama don't want a 5-bedroom, 5-bathroom house. She's comfortable in the 3-bedroom house we grew up in with 1 bathroom. A lot of people don't get that. Like, y'all don't get that. Most people want the world to live like them and be like them, which is one of the reasons y'all attack me, because y'all feel like I can live a better life. But you're not willing to provide that better life for me. You just want to sit on social media and talk about the fact that I shouldn't be living in a village. I shouldn't be living, cooking outside. Just all kind of stupid stuff. When am I going to buy a car? I don't know. A car is the last thing on my mind. I don't care to drive. I love having a driver. But it's like, again, focus on you. If you're not willing to positively help a person, I don't mean help a person and then talk shit behind their back or make them feel guilty about it. If you're not willing to positively help a person, stay out their business. Let people live the life they want to live. Let people do what they want to do because they're not bothering you. People on social media, really, they're not bothering you. Unless they are. Because you got these, like you said, you got the green bitch and these bumquisha pages. You have people who don't create no content. You have people who only sit on social media and talk shit about other people. That's not creating content. That's nothing original. They're not talking about anything. They're not telling a story. They're not showing you how to make nothing. They're not teaching you anything. They're just, their page is based on talking shit about mostly black women. Almost every gossip page is talking about black women. Almost every gossip page on social media is attacking black women. Men's social media pages and women's social media pages too. The both of y'all are solely attacking black women. I don't even see a lot of people attacking black men. Like y'all can't find a white person's life to attack, or a Mexican person, like I said, or just don't attack no goddamn body. But what is it about? I have never come across, I'm not saying it ain't there. I have yet to come across a page where there's a Mexican attacking her whole page is about attacking Mexican women. I've never come across an Asian page where their whole page is dedicated to talking bad about Asian men or women. I've never come across those. I've never come across a white person's page and all that person is doing is attacking white women. But in the black community, you can find those channels all over. TikTok, YouTube, because that's what I'm mostly on, and probably Facebook, but mostly TikTok and YouTube. You can find those everywhere, especially on YouTube. How can you sit on live for 3, 4, 5, 6 hours and you're talking shit about a black woman's life? Whether they're living in a village, living in a city, driving a bucket car, a new car that they can't afford, it doesn't matter. It's not your business. What makes you sit up and do that and call it content? That's not content. It's not. It's just you being a bully. But like I said, YouTube allows bullying. TikTok don't allow bullying. YouTube allows bullying. If you look at the garbage you see on YouTube, it's bullying. It's harassment. It's everything. It'll change a person, mess a person's mental health up. And YouTube allows this. But they have taken, I done been in YouTube jail a few times. I done got 2 strikes. I just got another warning. It wasn't a strike, it was like a threat. About 2 weeks ago, about a video I made about me and my husband. I wasn't talking bad about him. There was nothing bad in the video. It just disappeared. YouTube gave me a strike. YouTube gave me a warning, and TikTok deleted the whole video. I mean, they took the whole video down. It was a video, I don't remember what I was saying about me and my husband. It was a video about me and my husband. And I had to keep looking like, what about that video bothered y'all? Of all the shit and all the violence and all the disrespect, all the weed smoking and drug using that's going on these pages, y'all found my video to be offensive and it violated community guidelines? I don't get that. I don't understand. But anyway, I'm sitting here at the Airbnb waiting on Blacko to come and get us. He went to go get the car washed, and me and Kay's in her room. I'm sitting outside just ready to go. Like, we're waiting to leave and go do whatever we're gonna do today. Like I said, today is June 1st. I don't know what day you will actually see this video, but it will be posted. It might be a members only video first, and then it will open up to the public, but I haven't decided that yet. But anyway, I love y'all, stay blessed. And again, thank you for those who joined me at the last bath yesterday. That was a very interesting experience. It was my second time going to the last bath, but this time the experience was a little different. It was a little more emotional, but I think that had a lot to do with the tour guide getting more in depth. He was more detailed about what happened. He was very friendly. The first tour guide we had, it took us a year and a half ago, was quiet. He was kind of rude. He wasn't friendly. And it was things that this tour guide showed us that tour guide didn't. And that's the same thing that happens when you go to the castle. I've been to the castle about 5 times, each one of them. Every time I go, my tour is slightly different. There's things that the other one showed me that this one didn't show me. And I had to tell the guy, I said, what about taking us up to the level of the governor's mansion and show us where they had the women outside chained up and he's picking and choosing which one of them he's gonna assault, sex, great. And he was like, oh, we did skip that part. Yeah, every time you go to the castle, your tour is gonna be different. Because the tour guides are lazy and they think that you've never been there before and you don't know the route anyway. I done been there 5 times, so I know when y'all leaving shit out. But at this point, I don't care because I'm tired of doing the tour. I want you to cut it short anyway. So usually when I take TikTok in there, now I be like, can we just I like for the guy to just kind of sit down and tell the story. I don't like to really do the tour anymore. I don't even know if I ever go back in there because it's a lot going in there. It's got easier for me to be in there in the castles, but it does something to you to walk through there and hear that story and put your feet down on the same soil where these ancestors were treated so bad. But anyway, I love y'all. Stay blessed and see you soon.